All right, good morning. So I'm going to focus on a couple of things in my time up here. One is just to share some proof points that our strategy is working. And secondarily, why we are optimistic when we think about the future. So last year, we added 1 million customers. And it took us 15 years to get to our first million. But frankly, what's most exciting is all of the interactions. There was $240 million of invoices that our customers sent. There was $373 billion of money that flowed in and out of the platform. We connected almost 60% of our small businesses to accountants. We connected almost 34% of our customers to other apps. And so what's most important is the interactions, which allows us to solve additional problems for our customers. And the more customers we add to the platform, the more interactions, the more we can leverage all the data to deliver more innovation for our customers. And that is what led to the 40% online ecosystem revenue growth. Our focus is first to get the customer in to deliver that benefit that they are looking for. And the second, once we nail that benefit, find other services that they are looking for. It could be payments, it could be time tracking, it could be QuickBooks Capital, it could be connections to other apps and other people. Ultimately, that is a rinse and repeat strategy that we have. And that's why we have confidence when we think about the progress that we're making and everything that you heard Brad talk about. Now, as we look to the future, let me just share what our game plan is, but I want to start with refreshing you again of what's most important to our customers. As you heard Brad talk about, small businesses drive 50% of the global economy. They also, about 50% of them go out of business after 5 years. And we take that very personal because we view that it's our job to help them thrive. The things that are the most important to them are getting customers and keeping their customers. It's really about getting paid the way their customers want to pay them. It's about having access to capital when they need it most. It's about finding reliable workers, whether full-time or contingent workers, and being able to pay them. Those needs are all universal. Whether when I travel to Edmonton, Toronto, London, Paris, Bangalore, anywhere that I go and visit customers, the needs are exactly the same. What's different is the local compliance that I'll talk about later. So with that as context, we have 85 million customers in the countries that we're in our serviceable market opportunity. And last year, we grew and compelled 34% more of our customers to come to our landing pages, to QuickBooks.com, so we could serve them. And that allowed us to drive subs growth. But as you heard from Brad, you heard from Diego, you heard from Taylo, our biggest opportunity is to nail that first-time use. We are still not where we want to be. We've made a lot of progress, but we are so inspired by what's possible when we look ahead. So let me walk you through how we're going to do that. The starting point is our strategy. It is what Brad talked about. It's about unlocking the power of many for the prosperity of one. So what does that mean? It's about being an open, trusted platform where we leverage all of the data, all the interactions across the platform, apply technology, machine learning, to ultimately deliver innovation that matters most to our customers. And it's in the 3 areas that you heard Brad talk about. It's finding ways to put more money in their pocket, eliminating work and drudgery so they can focus on their passion, and doing it in a way that they are absolutely confident. So here's how we're doing that. This is, at the end of the day, this comes down to the platform and the products that we build. And let me just paint the picture of our platform vision, so everything that we talk about falls in the context of where we're trying to head and what we're building. There are 3 elements. It's about smart money, smart decisions, and smart connections. The biggest issue with our customers is cash flow. They don't understand all of the money going in and money going out. So our vision is that a customer can easily understand their cash flow, that they can hold on to their money the longest, the hard-earned money that they've worked for, that they can get paid the fastest, any which way their customers want to pay them. And last but not least, on a click, they can get access to money. Smart decisions. Our customers just like all of us, are trying to make decisions every single day, except they don't have the infrastructure that we do. They don't have access to all the data that we do. And a lot of times they have to do a lot of work to try to make those decisions. Who's the right customer? Are they paying me on time? Are they creditworthy? Am I going to run out of cash flow before I have to make payroll Friday? And our vision is that a customer never has to lift a finger, and they will have the insights at their fingertips to make all of their critical decisions. And then smart connections. The reality is our customers are very lonely. They don't have all the connections that we have. And this is a connected world. And our vision around smart connections is to unlock the power of our network. It's the interactions I was talking about earlier, to connect our customers to the accountant that they need, to the application that they need, to the customer that has demand for their products, to the workers that they need to do the work for them, and for the worker that's looking for work. That's our vision of what we are building. Now, let me share some proof points in terms of the progress that we've made, and I'll start with smart money. First of all, the opportunity is huge. It's a $100 billion opportunity. And as I mentioned, just last year, our customers invoiced 240 million times, but only 14% was payment enabled. 1 out of 4 of our customers have access to money, and almost all of them need access to capital. And 35% of the population is still doing payroll manually. And those that don't do it manually, typically the money has to go out of their bank 10 to 14 days in advance. So in this last year, I'll highlight a couple of areas of significant innovation. One is the invoicing experience. We're improving our approval rate by learning more about the customer. We're improving the experience so the customer not only sends an invoice, but it's payment enabled. And our innovation is coming in the form of making sure that their customers can pay them the way they want, whether it's credit card, whether it's ACH, whether it's PayPal, whether it's Square, whatever way their customers want to pay them. The second is just this last year, our cumulative loans were $140 million. 60% of the customers that we provided loans to would have never been able to access capital. And in payroll, significant innovation that's not on the page, but I'll highlight a few. Almost 50% of folks that come to QuickBooks.com that are looking for payroll, they don't want anything else. And in the past, we wouldn't just let them buy payroll. And so this past year, we launched Payroll First. So if you want to come and you just want payroll, we'll let you buy payroll, and then we will unlock it to other benefits on the ecosystem. With our full service payroll product, we now have instant deposit. So if you do your payroll before 10 a.m., the money will go out of your account and into the employer's account same day. That's 10 to 14 days of saving our customers money and leaving more of the money for them. So our vision is to create a world where our customers understand their cash flow immediately, and we are proud of the progress that we made this past year. Smart decisions. There's 2 elements of this. The first element is 46 million folks come to our website, and they're looking for something. Some of them are just looking to invoice and get paid. Some of them are just looking for payroll. Some of them are actually looking to see if there's a way they can get loans. Some of them come because their accountant told them to come to QuickBooks. The point is they come for very different reasons. And so we are very focused on first-time engagement to ensure that we deliver the benefit that they are looking for and nailing that benefit. We improved first-time benefit this year, and our conversion increased, but we have so much headroom, and we're so excited about what our teams are working on. But the second is when customers are in. Almost 40% of our customers are looking for answers to their cash flow. And what we launched in the fall of 2017 is what's called Quickbooks Assistant. That's the picture that you see here. It will completely revolutionize the industry and change the world for our customers. Think Alexa, think Google Home. With this, customers can ask questions. Who owes me money? How much money did I make this month? How does it compare to last year? Am I going to have enough cash flow to make payroll? And every time a question is asked, we are learning from the questions the customer is asking. If we can't answer it, we get better by applying artificial intelligence to get better for the next time, and then proactively providing those insights. So our vision is that a customer never has to lift a finger and that we can help them make decisions so they can thrive. And then last but not least is smart connections. As I mentioned earlier, for our customers, it's a very small world out there. When you talk to small businesses, what they'll say is, I'm looking to talk to an expert. I'm looking for the right customers for my products. How do I market to them? Boy, I'm looking for reliable workers. And our vision is to unlock the power of our network. The more customers we get, the more interactions, the more we can power the prosperity of one. And that's why Brad talked about the fact that we launched matchmaking so that we can match our customers to accountants. Because when we do, they're 89% more likely to be successful, and our LTV actually goes up 3x. And we launched a marketplace so that our accountants, using our artificial intelligence, we propose to them what apps are most important to them. They can manage and provision it for their clients. This is what's ultimately driving the retention that we're seeing, because ultimately we're connecting our customers to the folks that matter most. Now, the reason you should care about this is that this is, by the way, an example of a cohort of customers from 2014, where in this case, the customers came in because an accountant told them to go buy the platform, so it was for accounting. And then you can see we solved other problems for them. And on average, we're getting paid $1,300 a month. The point here is that we have a rinse and repeat strategy, which is solve the most important problem for the customer, get as many customers as we can on the platform, because we do know how over time we can monetize. Now we are taking this game to the mid-market. The way we define mid-market is 10 to 100 employees. It's a $40 billion opportunity, 1.5 million customers. Now we actually know how to play this game. We already do it with our desktop platform. 140,000 customers, it's over a $400 million business. We just launched QBO Advanced because we believe that there's a huge opportunity because these customers are overserved. This could be a huge opportunity for us to really power the prosperity of customers in that 10 to 100 segment that are being overserved. And we believe that this could be a big opportunity for Intuit as we look in the out years. Now, everything that I just mentioned, when you look at how it played out by country, we're pleased with our progress in the established markets. Net Promoter is up, our subs growth is up, and as we focus on the ecosystem services to deliver benefits for our customers, we believe that we can help them thrive and help power prosperity for each customer. In our established markets, we're actually pleased with our progress, but let me first set context and remind you of what our goal is in each country. In Brazil, it was, can we actually make an acquisition work? In France, it's a very heavy compliance market. And our goal was to understand if we can solve those compliance needs for these customers, we can solve it anywhere we choose to go around the globe. And by the way, France is where US was about 20 to 25 years ago. Category is large, it's all desktop, and small businesses are pushing to go to the cloud. And then in India, it's about, can we find ways to monetize beyond user paid? We're making good progress in each of the countries. We're doing a much better job getting to product market fit. Our active use is up in every country. Our product recommendation score is up in every country. And we're seeing green shoots, like in France, where accountants are actually buying, using, and recommending QuickBooks to their clients. So if I could, let me finish where I started. We feel like our strategy is working. We are driving significant subs growth, but what's most important is the interactions and the opportunity to deliver more benefits for our customers. And that's where the ecosystem comes in. It's about solving problems that matter most to our customers with all the services that we are innovating on and our third parties are innovating on. And we continue to be inspired by what's possible outside of the United States with the 60% plus subs growth that we delivered. And that's ultimately what leads us to 10 to 15% long-term expectation that we have of ourselves and what we wanted to reaffirm with you.